What's up, you guys? Hello, and you guys, welcome. All right. I'm just over here opening up packages of things. Just got a new inventory drop that just came through. So, yes, this Friday, I'm going to be having a sip and shop inside of my boutique group. But as you all jump on, drop me a comment. It's Money Monday, okay? Money Monday. And what I like to do on Monday Mondays is answer your questions that you guys may have about growing your businesses, growing your audience, growing your YouTube channel, all that good stuff. Yeah, I got my spectacles on today, you guys, so I can see y'all really good. So anyways, drop a comment. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. And I'm just going to finish opening up this box I got. And wait to see y'all's questions. Hello, everybody. I see y'all jumping on in. See y'all coming in. I got to read the instructions on this that I got here. I can't even put it up too high, y'all. Because it's one of those purchases where you're like, this is like, you know, OMG. All right. Hey, you guys. Hey, Robin, what's up? Okay, so I got hair all over here and stuff. I need to fix this. Like, I got hair all tangled up and stuff. And it's like on the screen, it's on there. It's like, okay, there we go. Angelica, can you hear me? Angelica, can you let me know if you hear me? Let me just check on my phone. Let me just check on my phone. Robin says she can't hear me. And yay, welcome first timers. Awesome. Hey, Omega, what's up, girlfriend? What's going on? Long time. Let's see here. Okay, cool. So I'm coming through fine. So if someone can, what's it called? If you can. See, I like big hair. I think that's the problem. Like, so that's why I have so many braids on one side, because it's like, I actually like big hair. So I'm like, I want all this over here. I want all this going on. Yes to all that. You know what I'm saying? Yes to all the extra. Okay, so I'm just being extra. I'm being extra, okay? My camera's like, please stop moving. All right, so what I like to do on Money Mondays is I like to answer your questions, your business questions that you may have. I'm not in the best light over here. Oh, there we go. Turn on the light, Keisha. I like to answer your questions about business, about growing your business, about growing your YouTube channel. Hello and welcome YouTubers that are listening to me. Yes, tag a friend, tag a business bestie or whatever. So just in case you guys that's your Southern roots. I know it's like big hair. I gotta have my big hair. Just in case you guys are here I do have some first timers. So I've been so blessed to be on the internet since 2013. I've been full-time, done millions of dollars in sales for different companies and done all sorts of things, affiliate marketing, network marketing, created my own products and services, coaching and all that good stuff. And so I have definitely a rich background in marketing, sales and marketing and stuff. So if you have a question about, you know, growing your business and stuff, then this is definitely the time to ask me about that. I'm also going to, what I'll do on these sessions is those of you guys who want to book some one-on-one time with me, I have a link for that. I didn't put it in the broadcast because you know how Facebook is. They don't like for you to send no links. They don't like for you to have links to go external. If you don't know that, I'll tell you guys that's a $1,000 tip there. External links, Facebook does not like external links. They do not like for you to send traffic from their platform over to any other place, okay? So if you're making a post on your Facebook wall or anything like that, like if you guys that are watching me from the YouTube group, I know some of you guys are over there. So if you have like new YouTube videos that just have dropped and stuff, and you want to get some eyeballs over to those YouTube videos, and what you want to do is not in, you want to put the link like in the comments or something like that. Like let people know the link is in the comments or something, but you do not want to put that link in the post because like I said, what happens is immediately Facebook will just shut down the reach on that post. So if you notice that a lot of your posts that actually have links in them, you can go back and look at it. They don't go very far. It's like you see like it's not seen by like one person and that one person is you, right? Or that one interaction was actually you. And that's because Facebook doesn't like, they don't like to do that. Okay. So just FYI, that's just the way they roll. Okay. I don't know. That's just the way they roll. Okay. All right. So I'm getting down to this package. I got this package, y'all. Okay. I'm like, ooh, wee. Anyways, I got a gold bag and stuff. Like, this is a pretty bag. Very pretty bag. It's a liquid. So, okay. Awesome. I will deal with that once we're done here. Okay. Let me see what questions you guys have. That's my Southern roots. Yeah, definitely so. Definitely my Southern roots there. Okay. Any questions? How do I get in? You're already in, Dina. What's up? How are you? People following your event have been notified. Thank you, Facebook, for notifying that. Nona, I'm so glad Nona was released from the hospital. I see a message about that. Awesome. So, yes, and I can attend that tonight. Yes. I love it when stuff happens and you're able to do something. I always wanted to attend this open mic that's happening tonight. And so, yeah. So all you guys that are watching me on YouTube, welcome. What you want to do or what you can do is if you guys have a question that you would like to ask me about business, growing your YouTube channel, growing your business with YouTube, right? Growing your business with Facebook. We just finished talking about Facebook. Then drop your questions in the comments. And what I'm going to do is, to the best of my actual ability, to give you all an answer. I do like for people to know I am an intuitive business coach. So that means that I do leverage my spiritual gifts in order to run my own business and help others run theirs. So just in case you guys are on, you know what that means. All right, then just know that, that's just what I use. So if you have a question, even though I'm not in your business, like every day, I probably could still tap in and like give you an answer. That would definitely be what you need right now. So as you all jump on, drop a comment, a question, and definitely I'll do my best to tap in and give you a good answer that'll help you. I did send over, so those of you guys who want to spend some one-on-one time with me, then what you want to do is you can go to that link that we've posted right there, and you can book some one-on-one time with me. And that way I can, you'll have me exclusively and I won't be answering questions from other folks. It'll be just you and I doing that actual time. And those are usually life-changing. Folks are like, so glad they did that. But I am here to answer questions now for you guys without a invoicing system. So I had a great weekend. I actually ended up redecorating my, it says Facebook user. That's interesting. Oh, that must be you, Angelica. So I ended up planting some flowers over the weekend and hosted my siblings over and stuff, and did some really fun things over the weekend. And one of the things that came up for me while I'm waiting on y'all's questions is about really being, about just being, right? Just being and not necessarily focus on the doing part of life, but more so focus on the being. So, okay, cool. We have a question here. Erica says, I'm focused on to do a YouTube channel soon, and what all I need to do a YouTube channel and also do a Facebook as well. What is your business, Erica? So what is your business? Like, what are you, I'm focused on to do a YouTube channel soon to do what? And what do you mean what all I need? You already have a YouTube account, it looks like. So it looks like you're already farther ahead than you probably even giving yourself credit for if you're answering me on YouTube. What's up, Misha? You sent me a message? Like, oh, sorry, I've been on like Zooms and like, yeah. Yeah, so Erica, I think it would be first to like identify what is the focus. And I'm saying like you're focused on doing a YouTube channel for what? What is the focus of the YouTube channel? And also do a Facebook as well. So a Facebook, let me just look here because you probably sent me a message and I'm like, I ain't even looked at them. Oh shit. Sorry. Oh God, look at this here. This is a mess. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I guess. Okay. I guess. So, for whatever it's worth. Okay. So that's what I would say. Oh yeah, it's you. Okay, that's what I would say. Right. Here's why I say this, Erica. What's up, stars? What's going on? Everything has to have a focus, right? Or a purpose, I should say, right? Everything has to have a purpose. So, with the Facebook, what is the purpose of it? What do you want it to do for your business and stuff? And so that I like to say everything has a purpose, right? So your YouTube channel, I like to use YouTube for exposure opportunities just like this so that brand new people get an opportunity to know who I am because YouTube is a stumble upon type of platform. Okay. So YouTube is a stumble upon type of platform, meaning that people can stumble upon you. Like Erica, I don't know you from Adam. I never have encountered you in my life as far as I know. Right. So you stumbled upon me today. Right. And so now you are aware of who I am. So those of you guys who are business owners, this is the power of YouTube. This is what I want you guys to see happening right here, right now, live. Okay. And yes, we're going to be doing some stuff around YouTube very, very soon. So you guys that want to get some support in actually launching and growing your YouTube channel, I'm getting ready to do some major updates to my actual YouTube course, and you guys will be able to get access to that. And you can learn all the things that I know about YouTube, right? So as you guys can see it happening right here live, she stumbled upon me. I'm actually live, no nothing, pre-recorded. It's me, it's live, right? And YouTube gives you the ability, even with a small channel from your desktop, to just go live. And even without an audience, I could sit here and just talk about whatever I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that, well, here's the thing, knowing that people are searching for solutions to problems. And so creating content that solves problems, right? That answers the questions that my ideal person who would pull out their credit card and buy, answer the questions that they actually have. You see what I'm saying? So there you go. So that's kind of what, So how effective, let's see, I'm gonna pull them up and look. How effective is a comedy YouTube video where I have on funny hair and maybe a hat with funny glasses, but want to get people interested in my business? Okay, Dina, I actually like this idea. The reason why I like it is because now it is actually like you create a character, and that's been done in the past. You guys, if you remember, like even with like TV, like they create characters. And so I have seen that where I could see where that could work, where you could build out this persona person or whatever, and also direct traffic to whatever you wanted to direct traffic to, quite honestly. But I say develop it out, and I say try it, right? I thought about that at one time, doing something around those lines or whatever, where it wasn't necessarily me or whatever. I thought about it. I did. I never went through with it because I was like, ooh, so Halloween time, I could buy like a colorful wig and, do all this stuff and get all this costume and stuff, and do that. But I actually thought about it, right? So go and find the evidence of someone else doing what you want to do. And if you can find the evidence, this is my own 2 cents thought process, theory, or whatever. Go find the evidence of someone already doing it. There's already evidence. I already know it because I thought about it, right? And so go find the evidence of someone doing it. Go and see what they do it, how they're doing it, model it, for your own content, and see. I promise you'll probably find a way to do it. There is a way, because if you have a desire to do it, then there's also a way for you to do it. So just because you have a desire to do it, I guarantee you the way is already here. So yeah, you should totally do that. If you just need me to tell you guys, yes, you should do it. I mean, I'm totally open for that. Like, because a lot of times that's what we need, right? We just want somebody to tell us, yes, my idea is valid, or yes, that makes sense. That's not dumb. That's not crazy. I personally believe, like, listen, we are genius people. I like talking to you from that stand. My stand for you is that you are a genius. You are a walking, living, breathing genius. And so, yes, you have great ideas, and maybe I didn't think of it, but yes, you have amazing ideas. And so when you can just accept the fact that you are a genius, right, and then start to build a business from a genius, from being a genius, from your being. Remember, I just talked about this. Dang, thank you, Dina, for setting this up, right? Over the weekend, I was thinking about this, right? It's all about your being. It's all about how you're showing up, who you're choosing to be, not what you're choosing to do, because you're doing according to your being and not the other way around. You're doing what you're doing because of your being, because of how you are being, right? And so if you don't ever work on this thing about how you're being, then you're going to consistently do things that are in alignment with your being. And so the work that has to happen has to happen in who am I being each and every day, right? Who am I actually being? And then when that lines up, my doing lines up with my being, and then my life begins to change. My having changes. Ooh, that was really, really juicy, okay? When your being is in alignment and then your having changes. But we try to go and have stuff, right? We go, oh, well, let me go buy this car. Let me go buy this car. Let me go do this. Let me go buy a Louis Vuitton purse. Let me go buy Gucci. Let me go do this, da, 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 right? So that now I can be something different, and you're going to be the same person. You're not, having stuff does not change people. Who you are is who you are, regardless of what you got, right? And so that's why the work has to be in being. And I was thinking about that over the weekend because I was typing up a message on Facebook, and I was saying that the work, and so I was saying on Facebook, like, let me just go get it because I can't remember, like, and that's the last thing I probably posted on Facebook, which is kind of interesting for me. I'm pretty active, but I don't have a lot to say, so I don't say when I don't have anything to say. It says life changes when you stop chasing a destination and realize you have already arrived. So wherever you're trying to go, I want you guys to get this today, okay? Wherever you're trying to go, you already got there. You're already there. You guys should be tagging up some folks and sharing this out and like telling, you should be, from the rooftop saying, oh my God, get on right now, girl, okay? Life changes when you stop chasing a destination and realize that you have already arrived. See, every day you arrive. Every single day. When you open your eyes up, you've already arrived. And if you continue to allow external things to have you on a chase to get somewhere else, you'll always live your lives in this constant state of disgust. You'll always be unsatisfied. You'll always be unfulfilled because you're like, oh, now I got to get somewhere else. When you can just stop and say, you know what, I'm so happy and grateful. Like, damn, I'm here today, right? I'm here today. I'm a business owner, and all the extra after that doesn't even matter. You don't have to say, I'm a business owner, but I haven't done 6 figures. Who the hell cares? Like, that doesn't even matter. I am a business owner. The end. Boom. Thank you. That's all, right? That's the destination right now. I'm already there. I have arrived, right? So everything you desire, you already have. I know you're like, Keisha, that's crazy. That's not true. Because I desire to have $1 million when I have $1 million. Well, listen, this is the next statement. This is the next statement. And I promise you, it was like God inspired. I kid you not. It was like God inspired. If you don't have it or see it, okay, so listen to this. If you don't have it, or if you don't see it with your physical eyes, right? Because we only think that we have stuff when we can see it with our physical eyes. That's the mix. That's a whole nother illusion. That's a whole nother illusion that we have. But anyways, if you don't have it or see it, you have not become it. So the reason why you can't physically see $1 million in your experience is because you have not become $1 million in the broadcast. Shut it down. If you don't see it in your physical experience right now, it means that you have not become it. So your focus, you haven't become it. You're not a match for that. Okay. So the work is being. The work is in being and not doing. Stop chasing the bag. You are the bag. Write that in the comments, y'all. Okay. I am the bag. I don't even chase a bag. I am the bag. Like, stop with all these stupid sayings people got y'all saying out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, what? Chasing the bag? Are you kidding me? If money is not chasing you and running you down and, you know, and just excited about being around you, that is the problem. Anything that you chase runs away from you. If I had a dog and I go and like chase the dog is going to naturally run from me. Why? Because that's not the order. That's not it, right? You go find a wild animal, you know, anything you chase runs away from you. So now you're going to constantly be there. That's going to be your constant vibration. Their constant thing is like, you're going to be chasing something. Every time you look around, you're going to be chasing the next thing. You're going to be chasing the next thing because the queen sits back and just beckons for stuff to come to me. Oh no, you get to come to me. No, the bag I am the bag. Come on with me, sweetie. Anyway, so hopefully that blessed somebody today, and you can take that to the bank. So now that being said, let's get back to this. Let's get back to these questions, okay? So Serena says, I have a Shopify store where I sell paparazzi accessories. I have had it since December, but I'm struggling with getting traffic to my store and then converting that traffic to sales. Any suggestions? I do have a business Facebook page and I have paid for advertising. So I will say this. I have a Shopify store. I also have a boutique, okay, where I actually sell stuff. And so what if I were in your physical shoes, I would literally be doing what every other paparazzi person is doing. And this is just keeping it 100 is live shopping. Okay. Live shopping. All right. So driving traffic to a Shopify store, because here's the problem. And with all love in my heart. Okay. With all love in my heart, for everyone who does paparazzi, I don't have a problem with paparazzi at all. It's not my jam because they have these rules, and I checked into it because I thought about doing paparazzi before I launched my own boutique, right? But you have to understand that when in a business, when your profit margin, okay, so if you're selling $5 jewelry, you can only spend up to so much to acquire a customer when you're talking about going into advertising. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to go pay for advertising. There's no way I would go and like, unless I'm bringing in I got a large volume and I have a team that's bringing in money for paparazzi. And like, I would have to have all the things, right, that would make this make sense for me to go and spend because you're already $40 in the hole with your Shopify store, and don't add no apps to it. Okay. Because if you got any type of apps, now you're already in the hole, right, with your store, which is not bad. It's nothing wrong with being, because, you know, hey, business owner, we all got stuff we got to pay for. That makes sense. But here's what I'm saying. Have you exhausted your efforts with the live shopping experience, right? Because I know some folks now that like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they do live shopping. They don't have but a few people on there and can clear up, you know, $100, $200 and do it every day. Bath and Body Works is open every day. Sears is open every single day. JCPenney, all the stores, Mervyn's, Aldo, all those stores open every single day. So my question is, why are you not open every day? Why is your boutique not open every day? Why is not a live shopping show every single day? And so people be like, oh, well, my folks will get tired. No business owner be talking about folks gonna get tired. You know, my people gonna get tired. Get some new people. Keep adding folks to your Facebook, right? Add more shoppers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then once you get to a point where it's overwhelming to you, then we can talk about, you know, all this other stuff. But a lot of times, and I love all y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'll tell y'all the 100 God's truth, right? Is a lot of y'all want to be secret agents on your Facebook, right? And so if you have a Facebook where you're doing one thing, start another Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Like, add people over there that buy. I don't know. So that's just, I do know. Like, I do know. That's what I would do if I were in your physical shoes. But that's gotta make sense. That profit margin has to make sense. And so you'd have to be selling your items. You'd have to be selling the sets. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to be able to spend so much money if you're going to do it in the paid advertising to acquire a customer. So anyways, there you go. I'm starting a community. Congratulations. And plan to use Facebook as my main platform. And I want to start a group. What's the best way to get constant content what is the best way to get constant content to keep my community engaged? Well, it depends on like what the group is about, so really understanding what is the group about, engaging with them. So I, am venturing to do like a weekly, like what we're doing right now, right? Is to offer my time to the audience, because my group is women business owners, right? Women business owners who are taking what they know and want to get paid on purpose, right? So it's purposeful women entrepreneurs. All right. So the content that we have in there is catering to that conversation. Women business owners going live, answering questions, helping them before they even pay me. I'm actually going to say, listen, I'll help you before you even pay me, right? So depending upon what your group is about, that's what I would be focusing on. Is questions that are around the topic of this actual Facebook group. Have a one problem that is solving. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to solve multiple problems with this one Facebook group. Like, I have a totally different group for YouTube. There's people watching me from a YouTube group. That's a totally different Facebook group, right? I have a group that's for purposeful women entrepreneurs. That's a whole other Facebook group, So not that I'm saying you have to have two Facebook groups, but I'm just saying, like, make sure there's a theme of that group so people know what to expect inside of that actual Facebook group and build it around that. Yep. And show up consistently, right? So that's the thing. If you don't show up, they're not going to show up either. So that's kind of what that. I'm on Facebook. Oh, shoot. I'm on Facebook, but I have to request you to be my friend on Facebook. I have been a beautician for a long time, and right now I'm still figuring out what I want to do. Okay, well that's where it is, like that's where I would do the work, the majority of my work. What brings you joy is what I would. If you get on a private call with me, then that's my question. I would ask you, what brings you joy, right? Because the lies that we have to do stuff that we don't really want to do, well, that's a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go work a job and do something that you don't want to do. So like, what brings me joy, right? What really brings me joy that I would want to do, and really start from there, from there, whatever. And then look at the marketplace. What problem can I solve in the marketplace, right? That's another question to ask yourself to kind of figure out which direction you want to go. And then here's the other thing, just tell yourself, I can't get this wrong. What if you can't get it wrong? Because that's the whole thing. One of the biggest problems that we have is that we feel like, oh, well, I don't want to get this wrong. Get it wrong. Because if you don't know, like I was talking to someone and I was saying, if you never knew what loneliness felt like, if you never knew what it felt like to be lonely, then you wouldn't appreciate when you get a companion. You wouldn't know how to appreciate that because you've never felt what it felt like to be lonely. You wouldn't know what that means, how that feels and stuff. And so, like, a lot of times for many of us, we need to get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to build out a business that it just doesn't fulfill us. And we can say, okay, I know what unfulfillment feels like. I know exactly what that looks like and smells like and tastes like. I've already done that. So now that I know what I don't want, it'll be easier for me to identify what I do want. Does that make sense? Drop a 1 in the comments if it does, right? When we know what we don't want, it's easier for us to figure out what we do. Like, you can say, okay, I know I don't want a business, because if you've been a beautician for a lot of years, you can say, okay, I know I don't want to have this schedule, and I don't want to have to show up in order for me to make money. I want to make money when I sleep. I want to be able to make money when I wake up in the morning. I want to be able to already have made money. I don't want to have to be, dependent upon other people booking appointments. I don't know. So you get to identify that for you and your life and know that it's good. It's all good. You get to have what you want. You get to have what you want in this life. So otherwise, what's the point in living? Like, what's the point? Like, if we really got, what I'm saying? Like, what is the point? Like, if we got to really suffer, all the way to the end so that we can now die and go somewhere and, live with milk and honey and stuff like that. What's the point? Like, what is the point here? Like, stop it. We're not doing that. Okay. Yoli says, my community would be an accountability program for women to help them reach their highest level of success that they want to achieve. Define that. Get more clear about that, because what is the problem? You know what I'm saying? Be very clear about that, what that looks like for them, right? What is that? Why do they want to come into that community and stuff like that? And like, what does that all look like? But yeah, cool beans. I'll let you know what I'm going to do. Cool. I want to start a YouTube channel where I don't show my face about dogs. Okay, cool. You could actually outsource. You could outsource the video creation for that. There was this software, Yive, Y-I-V-E. I want to say the software is called Yive, Y-I-V-E. There's a ton of, and there's a lot more software out there or whatever. I didn't just think of Yive off the top of my head. Where they create videos, like they create PLR videos or something like that. And it may not be PLR videos, but they'll create a video. But so if you don't do your face, you'll have to write or something like that, right? So there are courses out there where they show you like how to do YouTube channels without showing your face. I did one. It wasn't about dogs though. I did one. It was around a certain person, and this person has like, not, I want to say it's royalty free, because you have to give them credit for it, but like there's a person, and so lots of people like take her clips from her speaking and they do YouTube channels around it and stuff like that. So you just have to figure out like, what is this channel going to like how do I want this to look? What kind of work do I want this to look like for me? Or if I outsource it, right, and I get someone to outsource it, you're going to be looking at paying someone roughly about, I could hear like kind of $8 an hour in my head. Video people are a little bit more expensive than like a VA. So you just have to be ready for that. And remember, you have to have a monetization plan for it. How are you going to monetize it so that that expense can be absorbed in your in your affiliate, whatever, like your money, like how you want to absorb that cost. And you may have to foot that cost in the beginning, obviously, on your own until it's actually making money for you. Okay. And so I keep going back and forth with having a faceless challenge about dogs or migraines. And so, like I said, with that monetization plan, why not have both of them, or quite honestly, but get one going first, right? Because it may be, I don't know where your monetization plan is going to be as far as migraines are concerned, unless you found a product that can help people with migraines, which probably would, they may just blow up because it's like a big problem, right? Or if you have like ebooks or things like that you're going to sell around, help people with migraines. Also, do your research. Go to YouTube and look at all the channels and stuff that you may have found where people are talking about, migraines and stuff like that, right? And so that's what I would say on that. I'm always like, I got to make sure my monetization is like because I'm not trying to run a nonprofit. Okay. It's like, and it's sometimes stuff we like to do. It's like, well, we just have to make sure we know where it fits. Like plants, I don't plan on monetizing plants at all. I love them things. I buy them, I buy them all the time, but I'm not trying to figure out how to monetize plants, right? That's just something I just like. I just love it. You know what I'm saying? So you can have things as well where it's like, you don't have to monetize everything, but obviously this is about business, so we're not going to do that. Let's see. When you are introvert, you called yourself that, and someone else, and you guys all bought into that. When you are an introvert and you're not good at public speaking, but you have a great passion for what you do, how can you be impactful on social media? I've never been good at public speaking. Even to this day, I'm not the best, and it doesn't even matter to me. People always send me messages and stuff, and they're like, one lady asked me one time, she said, "Can you stop saying okay?" And I said, "No." Next question. Right? It's like, I just decided to show up, right? When I had to do public speaking class in college, I would legit have to almost go through meditation, have to almost need to have, medication, all right? When I knew that I had to do something in public speaking, I talk all the time. My passion is to help women grow businesses so they can live lives of freedom. Freedom is the goal, right? And freedom has absolutely zero to do, honestly, with how much money is in your bank account, right? It's all about this freedom life, okay? So if you just go from there, because see, drop the introvert crap. And I'm not saying it's crap. So let me just be honest. Let me just not be, drop that. Stop calling yourself that. You are a business owner. You're a woman with purpose and passion. And so now, who can that woman just show up on social media how she feels led and share her message, whether she's writing posts or she's doing lives or she's whatever. How can she show up? How can that woman show up on social media with her passionate thing that she does and make an impact that cannot be erased? That's the question to ask yourself, minus everything that you can attack on to, who you are, you know what I'm saying? Because it gets to look how you want it to look. That's just my 2 cents, right? It gets to look how you want it to look, because who your stuff is here for, it's here for. That's just the way it is. That's the way it gets to be. And that's how you have to stand in your power. You stand in your power. That's how you show up on social media. You stand in your power. See, one of the things I tell people all the time, the reason why I believe that people love me, okay? This is no joke. The reason why I feel like people love me is because I'll show you my good and I'll show you my bad. I've always been okay with that, right? So it's like, I've always been good at just being like, hey, you know what? It's just not perfect, but it's here. It'll help you to change your life. I had a program that I had opened just recently called Magnetic Money. And I remember I was texting my coach and I was like, I don't really feel like I'm really good at this whole copywriting and email type stuff. And, I was just like, I was having one of those moments with her and stuff. And so the next day I wrote an email and I was like, you know what? I actually don't even know how to describe this program to you. And I was just honest with them. I was like, you know what? I actually don't even know. I don't know all the marketing lingo that I could share with you about this program and what it's going to do for your life and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, but here's what I do know. Here's what I do know. An encounter with me, your life is never the same. I know that without a shadow of a doubt, that anybody that has gotten into anything I've done, their lives have never been the same, right? Never, ever, okay? And so I just wrote the message just straight from my heart and just said, hey, this is what it is. Now, if you feel led, if you feel called, to hit the buy button and all that kind of stuff, by all means, let's do this, right? It's you, it's me, it's 4 weeks, it's live coaching. I'm gonna strip some stuff that you know about money, right? And I'm gonna give you a new story around it, right? You guys, and did that produce sales for me? Yes, it did. Why? Because I just said, listen. I didn't try to be like, we got 5 more seats left, and it's like this is the last. I didn't even try to go for all that. I just said, listen. Hey, I don't know how to tell you what it is. I'm just gonna be honest, because that's what I was feeling. I was like, I don't really know how to describe this. I just know I know what I know about money. That's it. I just know I'm magnetic with money. I want to share with people what I know about money. That's all. I was like, that's the whole program, So okay, awesome. All right, let me see here. Let me see what other question y'all got. Appreciate y'all. Say, ooh, wow, so true. I love you guys. I'm just, I'd say all of it with love. Oh, I'm so far behind on comments. I can help her if she needs. Yeah. So Valencia says valuable Valencia can help you if you needs it. Yeah, she does hers right on her. And she's the example, right? She does hers right on her Facebook profile. Yeah. Yep. So Mervin's, come on, Mervin. Somebody said Mervin's. Yes. And so drop your business questions. You can book a call with me if you guys need to, if you guys need to, if you want to get on a one-on-one with me, listen. Yes, you're blessing me. I'm so glad that you guys are being blessed. Okay. Any other questions I missed before I get it? Become what you think you are. See it and believe it. Yes. You are the bag. All right. Awesome. I think I got through those. Yes. And so you're so welcome, Erica. So Rachel, good question. I don't know how to give myself the time as a homeschool mom. The time to do what? I don't know how to give myself the time as a homeschool mom. I believe you do, because if your kids had something to do at a certain time, you would know how to get there. You would figure it out, right? So you have to make yourself, it's almost like, with moms, someone asked me one time, they're like, well, Keisha, how do you balance, being a mom and owning a business? I was like, I don't balance it, actually. Like, I don't try to balance those things. Those are not balanceable items in my life. Like, I'm a mom and I have a business. Like, that's it. I'm a woman first. So if you don't take care of the woman, this is what I have learned. This is what I have learned. This is what I have learned. If you do not, listen here, listen, Linda, your name is Rachel. If you don't take care of the woman, Rachel will never grow a business that is going to crush her as a woman, because God is concerned about you as a woman, a human being. And so now there's no point in you having $1 million, multi-million-dollar business that's going to crush you. Why? Why would he do that? Why would the infinite loving God do that to people? Guess what? It won't happen. So you gotta work this out. I am important. So that's the affirmation for you. I am important. I am important. These kids are important. I am important too. I am actually the most important person here, because listen, without me, all this stuff goes to hell. So I am important. So now that I am important, how do I treat myself as an important person? How do I show up as an important person? Remember, I told you guys in the beginning, everything's about being. How are you being? How are you being? How are you being? So if you show up as an important person, then guess what? You start to do things for you that signify that you believe that you are important. And then the things that you want to have in your life, Rachel, the reason why you're building a business, the reason why you would even do a business, that stuff will start to show up, because Rachel now says that I am important. I do things for myself that are important. I say I'm important. And so therefore now I must have things that are important to me. Drop a 3 in the comments if you guys caught that. Everything goes back to how you're being. Everything goes back to how you are being. And that's the thing. All this business stuff, you guys, like, I seriously, like, all this business stuff means nothing. It means absolutely, positively nothing. It doesn't. Everything is hinged upon, the questions you ask me are hinged upon your being and how you see yourself. And so what we'll try to do is we're like, okay, well, I really want to have a successful business, so let me go and do a million things. Oh my God, I'm going to go and do TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and Facebook, and I'm going to do all this stuff so I can have a successful business. But if you would just focus on being a successful person, first and foremost, all that stuff would just fall in line for you. I know. But I'll answer the questions, though, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to still have to keep coming back to you and say, listen, I don't need the story about all that. Some of that stuff you attach to yourselves, it doesn't help you. It doesn't help you. See what I'm saying? Like, for me to tell you, oh, I'm unorganized, how the hell is that going to help me in life? How does it help me? If I say I'm unorganized, I show up as an unorganized person. And so now I do stuff that unorganized people do, and I have an unorganized life. I'm none of that. I'm just me, okay? My business just gets to be. It's not balanced because I don't have to balance anything. It's nothing to balance. I am everything, okay? I'm all of it, right? I'm all of it. Moms, dads, just be, I got laundry done this weekend. I'm so excited about that. You guys, I was like, when I put the last load, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, hallelujah, we got this done today, girl. You better shout. I was so excited, right? Yeah, my friend has a housekeeping service. She came over on Saturday and she cleaned up everything. So I woke up on Sunday. I was like, oh my God, there's nothing for me to do, right? I guess I'll do this laundry. Right? I know, so. All right, so give yourself time, Rachel, whatever that means for you. And you know what that means for you. I don't know what that means for you, but you do. I love you guys. Okay, so let me see. Can you provide ideas for expanding my YouTube channel, helping women sell more? Yeah, so answer the questions of women that have, find other channels about sales and stuff. Even if it's for men, it doesn't really matter. You can make it applicable to, to actually your women and stuff, helping women sell more. And I would be consistently, right? Because I would have to ask you, how often are you doing YouTube videos now? How often are you showing up on your channel, right? Are you going live just like this? You can go live and give away sale tips every single Saturday, sale tips Saturday, right? So it's about just showing up and knowing that this is a stumble upon platform, knowing that it's got to work. You know what I'm saying? Like I got it. It just can't, I'm not available for it not to work. I'm not even available for my channel not to grow. Like it's gotta grow. Like it's gotta grow. I'm gonna show up. I'm willing to do my part. Are you willing to do your part? Because if you're not willing to do your part, right, then it's kind of like asking God to just do all of it. And it's like, well, I just feel like I can do my part, right? So my part is just to show up and create content. Okay, cool. So now that channel gets to grow. And so yeah. Yep. And promote it, you know what I'm saying? Share it on all the, like in the Facebook groups, the women entrepreneur Facebook groups and stuff, like who's the content for, right? Sharing that inside of, Facebook, having an actual plan. Okay, when I do a video, here's what I'm gonna do with the video. I'm gonna do, all the things. I'm gonna create promo clips or whatever for Facebook or however, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever the plan of action that you come up with, be committed to that plan. And in the beginning, understand that it's gonna take time, right? Especially when you talk about a platform like YouTube, it takes time. So just go in with that in mind. That it's gonna take time, and it's okay. I'm okay with things taking time because everything in this world, everything takes time. Even seeds I plant in the ground, they take time. They don't just come up the next day. They take time. Because there's a process that happens, a process that I can't even see that's happening. But when I plant a seed in the ground, then I know that if I continue to water it and stuff like that, give it sunlight and things like that, that there inside of that actual seed, it has everything it needs in order to now become the plant that it was designed to become. I don't have to interfere with it. I don't have to start, doing anything, whatever. If I put it in the ground, right, and I water it, give it sunlight, it's going to do the thing. And so now I take that same principle and I apply it to every single thing in my life. And I understand that everything has a process, a germination process, a growth process, and things I have to water it. I have to give it sunlight. I have to give them affirmations and whatever it's going to take for that particular thing. I'm going to just be committed to doing that work. Right? Yeah, absolutely. So hopefully that helps. Yep. It gets to expand. Yeah, because you can always go to other channels and get ideas. You can always go to Facebook and ask people, hey, what questions, there's someone here on now that's having problems, with her paparazzi sales. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, how can you be of support? How can you create content? And you have maybe you have a playlist that's all around paparazzi sales and some tips that you give away about how you do more sales, how you do your sales with paparazzi. And maybe you have other things like how to sell more cars and how to sell houses and how to sell, whatever, right? So it's like, there's way more content. Go to Quora, Quora.com and see what questions people are asking on Quora about how to sell. Also answer the public. Right? You can go to Answer the Public and you can also find on Answer the Public, what questions you can type in, sell more jewelry or sell more stuff, and they'll show you like a plethora of questions that you can answer on your actual YouTube channel. So, yep. Yeah. Yeah. If you don't take care of the womb, W-O-M-B, womb man. Okay. If you don't take care of that, then nothing else. You're not going to get crushed. And that's not God. So you are valuable. You is kind. You is smart. You is important. Okay. That was my favorite line. Like you is something. You is kind. You is smart. You is important. Okay. So awesome. Hopefully you guys got value there. Okay. I'm going to take one last question. I'm going to I'm going to jump off of here. Listen, if you guys want to talk to me one-on-one about, you got it, Billy. Awesome. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, I do have some time available on my calendar. I'm actually not launching anything for a little bit. I just talked to Angelica about my schedule. So we don't have anything I'm launching right now. So I do have some time to do some one-on-one calls with you all to help you in some, with your business, with your YouTube channel, with your systems, you know what I'm saying? Like with any of that type of stuff that you just need to get clarity around those particular things, then definitely book your session. You are worthy of it. You're worthy of support. You are worthy of help. Okay. So listen, you're worthy of it. So don't continue to suffer when God has made available, right, resources that can help you to move that business forward, right? So that you can now bring in the resources from the business and continue to pay, right, in order to grow the business, right? So it's kind of like, it's a currency. Currency. Are you in the currency? Are you in the flow of money? Are you in the flow of money, right? Because that's lots of folks. Magnetic bracelets. We do have some more magnetic bracelets that are coming in and stuff like that. Angelica was just asking me about these. So we do have more magnetic bracelets that are coming in. These are legit magnetic. All right. So they do magnetize and they do help you with many different things in your life. Folks who suffer with like carpal tunnel, who type a lot and stuff like that. These bracelets are amazing for that. And they're magnets. They're magnetic. All right. I wear them every single day. And I just know that it's definitely helping me to really, be the magnetic woman that I am. Okay. Okay. Yes. All right, you all. Well, listen, I love you guys. We have been here for almost an hour, and I'm getting ready to get off of here and do some things, cook some food, perhaps some things, but this has been fabulous. I hope you guys got so much value. You can share this out. We'll probably do a replay inside of the Facebook group and stuff at some point this week, so you guys can watch this again. We'll probably break this up. Actually, I'll probably send this over to my videographer and be like, okay, break up the video and break up the questions and stuff. And this is something that you all as well, those of you guys who are doing YouTube channels, this is something that you guys can do as well, is to leverage your content just like this, right? Go live, sit, answer questions or whatever, and then you can take that content and then you can sprinkle that content out. Valuable Valencia, that may just be something that you could do, and maybe you do it on your Facebook, right? You could do a Facebook Live that's about maybe like, how to get more sales, in your business and stuff, and then you can take that video and have it cut up, right? So now you have different pieces of content, and you can take that content and you can put that on your YouTube channel. You can share that in Facebook groups and all the things, right? So now we're basically leveraging one big piece of content and making it smaller pieces and stuff. Like I can take this and now put it on my podcast, right? So I can take maybe even not answering questions, but like different segments of stuff that I've said, and we'll take some of that as well, and we'll put that on the podcast, right? So that now that becomes a podcast, and I don't have to create nothing else. Now I can just go sit on my sofa and be like, okay, I can go and do timestamps and just tell my video assistant, like, okay, cut this here. We'll use this. This is the name of that we're going to do, right? And stuff. So it's just so many different, if you let it be easy, it'll be easy. That's what I will say. If you let this life be easy, if you let building a business and growing your business and stuff like that, if you let it be easy, it'll be easy. But if you decided that it gets to be hard, and it gets to be hard for you, that's just the way it is. Right. That's just the way it is. And, and you can also use a product like Valencia, like I'm using right now with StreamYard. I'm streaming to multiple platforms at once, right? I'm at multiple places at once right now. So I'm on my YouTube channel as well as I'm on Facebook. I'm in my Facebook group and stuff like that. So I'm already in multiple areas at one time. So this is a leverage piece for me. You know what I'm saying? So if I had to go and do lives in each of these actual groups or whatever, then that wouldn't be a good use of my time. And when we're talking about asking me anything, this is something where my YouTube group can benefit from, and it's something also my actual business women Facebook group, they can benefit as well. The questions can come in from both angles, and that's totally fine. Okay. So yeah. All right, you guys. I love you guys. You guys have an amazing, amazing week. So much stuff coming up. This week, I don't know if we have anything else this week inside the Facebook group. If you're inside of like Receive with Ease, Magnetic Money, then you'll have a list inside of your Facebook group of the classes that are coming up this week. So I'm excited about that, about hanging out with you all and sharing more with you all. Again, go to the link on your screen. You can book a actual strategy session with me, and we can go much, much deeper on a Zoom session like this. So I'll get you on Zoom. I'll record it. You'll have access to it. You can replay it over and over as well. And then also what I like to do is those that book those sessions, I also like to provide you 30 days, honestly, of email coaching. So if you have a question between, after you book the session or whatever, then I also like to provide you that way to continue to connect with me via email for a 30-day period. Okay. All right, guys. I love y'all. Until next time, I want you guys to be seen. I definitely want you all to be heard. But most importantly, I want you all to go and get paid on purpose. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.